Hello and welcome to Do Life. Today I come to you with good news, and that is I have your favorite co-host with me, Pastor K from Abundant Life International Church, Greensboro. Today we want to talk about what is happening in the world. It is our goal and objective to come to you with relevant information, message. We don't want to be churchy or too religious. We want to be able to address everyday concern. We want to talk to you so real, and we want you to get it as you want it, and not just hyped up and religious and whatnot. No, I don't think that's what we need in this time. I mean, truth is truth, and relevance is relevance. But once you hype things up and you decorate it and it doesn't portray or give the right answers that people need, eventually they just shut things off. So let's go straight to the point and deal with the most important matters that you are concerned about and we are all concerned about. So my precious man of God,
yes,
we are here again.
Yes, sir.
And we want to go at it.
Well, again, I'm glad to be here. His Majesty, it's an honor to be a part of this great platform and to be able to share with our audience today. You said it right. We want to talk about real issues that people are facing in their day-to-day life. You know, one of the things that people are challenged with today is vision. You know, the ability to see beyond the current circumstances of life, and you know, with so many people trying to recreate who they are, recreate their lives, because their lives have been upended by the crisis that we're currently in today. So I want to begin this dialogue with the question as it relates to vision or dreams. I think that sometimes people use them, you know, interchangeably, a vision and a dream. But let's talk about vision. What is vision? And then we'll just start from here and we'll go from there. What is a vision? When people say vision, or when people talk about dreams, what is a vision or a dream? How would you define it?
You asked the question, what is vision?
Yes.
Vision is an idea, perception, intuition, or a strong thought that it's possible, but yet it's not visible. When you find somebody who has this deep thing, this gives them hope, and it's like a goal or something that they are working towards, even though it is not manifested yet.
Yeah.
And they hold on to it strong, it is vision.
That's awesome. Wow. So vision is an inner picture of a reality that has not yet manifested yet.
That is correct.
Wow. Let's talk a moment about those of us who have vision and we deal with what I call the frustration gap. The frustration of being in a current situation, yet having an inner picture of something better, but it hasn't materialized. How do you deal with the frustration of your current situation, waiting on your change?
Let me say this, and I believe you have a kick out of it. Frustration is a gift from God.
Wow.
Frustration is a great gift from God, because without frustration, you will not make a decision. You need frustration for you to decide what to do.
Wow, that's good.
So for me, I consider frustration as a gift from God, because it affords me the opportunity to do something different. There are frustrations in our day-to-day life. Whether you have a vision or a dream, you will go through frustrations.
Yes.
Whether you have an idea, a concept, something that you believe has a good future, you're going to go through frustration. As long as you are dealing with the world, or you are dealing with people, and you are in this space called the earth realm, you will encounter some frustration.
Yes, sir.
It is normal, it is natural, In fact, it's even supernatural.
Wow.
Frustrations come. But there are some people who have made themselves agents of frustration. They use every way to frustrate others and make things difficult for them. These ones, if you can at all possible way, avoid them.
Yeah.
Now, frustration comes. There are some things you can't stop.
Yes, sir.
There are certain pressures you cannot stop. And there are certain difficulties that you and I will go through in this life that we cannot do anything to avert. We have to only master courage to be able to stand up to it. And if it means you have to go through it, we go through. And if it means you have to go around us, it will go around us. But never allow it to bury us, swallow us, or crush us.
That's good.
But when you deal with people who fortify or add to your fortification and stresses you and create frustration for you, then there are ways that you have to do to keep them out of your way so that they don't add to your frustration.
Wow.
You minimize their type of added frustration, which can either destroy what you are trying to do. So I would say that there are 7 types of people that we should try to avoid at all times in our lives.
Wow, that's good. So you brought up a very important statement about, people as it relates to our vision. And so I want to talk about that, because I don't believe that vision is something that could be achieved in a vacuum. I think that, you have to have the right people align with you to fulfill vision oftentimes, because we're not made to be independent, we're made to be interdependent. We depend on other people to help us fulfill vision and dreams. But there are negative people. There are people who will try to frustrate you, like you just stated. So how do you avoid these type of people? What advice or what wisdom would you lend to us about avoiding negative people that can frustrate you and keep you from fulfilling your dreams or your vision?
I would say that you should watch and keep alert, because not everybody that comes to you or come around you have the best of intentions, irrespective of who they are. It can even be your best friend. It can be your father, it could be your mother, it could be your wife, it could be your husband, and it can also be your children. You have to make sure that you separate things. This is where you compartmentalize things, because if you don't, they can affect you. There are some people out there who are nothing but vision blockers or dream blockers. They will do anything to block you. And blocking you means that they will stand in your way and they will keep you from seeing where you have to see or go where you have to go.
Yes.
You have to make sure that you avoid them.
Yes.
Avoid vision blockers. There are other people who will do more than blocking your vision. They are distractors. What do they do? What is distraction? Anything that gets your attention other than what you're focusing on. When you lose your focus by somebody showing you things or pointing to things that have nothing to do with what you are doing, it can actually create distraction. So we should do everything we can to avoid vision distractors. So not only vision blockers, but also vision distractors. They are everywhere.
Wow.
Avoid them at all costs.
Yes, sir.
Then the third group of people that you should always try to avoid are vision stoppers. Remember, somebody can block you, but it does not necessarily mean they are stopping you.
Yeah.
They will stand in your way.
Mm-hmm.
But for you to be stopped, that means somebody is holding you to a halt and literally making you immobile. So there are those who would block you.
Yes.
There are those who will distract you. And there are those who will try to stop you.
Yes.
These are the people you have to do everything possible to avoid.
Wow. That's powerful.
Vision stoppers. Now, Imagine you are fulfilling a vision, and here you bring somebody around as an admirer who does not necessarily understand, see, or know how long this vision has been cooking or this dream has been cooking. Doesn't know what you've been through to get to this point with this vision or this dream. Then you let them in. Just a matter of time, not only do they try to cause challenges for your vision, not only do they try to block it, they take one step further, they try to what? Distract you. And here comes another, they want to stop you. If you don't get away from vision stoppers, you will not go anywhere. There are those who come in the whole form, and there are those who come individually. There are those whose game is to just as vision blockers or vision distractors, and others come as vision stoppers. If you find out that they are stopping your vision, avoid them.
Yes.
Or your dream, avoid them. And the fourth set of people are what I call vision stealers. There are some people who come around you. Their goal is not to their goal is not to block you. Their goal is not to distract you. In fact, they don't do anything to stop you, but they're just coming around you because they got no vision, and they are not asking you to share your vision with them. They are asking you to turn the other way around whilst they steal your vision and run with it.
Wow. Yeah.
Have you tried to write a book and you share with people, and by the time you realize they've written the book?
Yeah.
Have you tried to write a song and you share with someone, and the next time they've taken your lyrics, your songs, and everything, and they've created it? Have you ever tried to say, these are inventions I want to bring about, and the next time you find out that they are patented, so you are out of the game? These are vision stealers. They are those who steal your vision. When you see a person who is a thief, he will do what? Steal your vision. After vision stealers, there are some people who come around you. The fact that you have a vision or you have a dream, they will just hate you. But they'll pretend they like you. But the goal is they hate you and they hate your vision, because if they hate you, it will be too obvious. So they'll hate your vision, but just tell you, I love you. You have to avoid them.
Yes.
So now you have to remember, you are not only avoiding vision blockers, you have to avoid vision distractors.
Yes.
Then the group who come in as vision stoppers, then you come to what you call vision stealers.
Wow.
The fifth group is the vision haters. They hate you because you have a vision. That is what Joseph's brothers did. Joseph had brothers. He told them about his dream. They hated him, and the more he shared with them, they hated him the more.
Yeah.
So there are some people, they get upset whenever you begin to share with them about your vision. They hate it.
Wow.
They will be talking nice until you start talking about your vision. You are literally making yourself vulnerable. And at times, people make themselves vulnerable. They begin to share their vision or dreams with the people who hate them even the more. Avoid vision haters.
Yeah.
They hate you. And if they hate you, what will they do? They will bash you, badmouth you. There are some people who have everything that you need. They are more successful than you,
Yes.
more intellectual than you, more comfortable than you, but they hate the vision you represent. Because if your vision is supposed to materialize, they think you outshine them, while you are not them. So you have to do everything you can to avoid vision haters. They could be your best friends. In fact, you can have dinner with them every day, breakfast with them every day, go to the movies with them every Friday.
Yeah.
In fact, you could go to the gym with them every time, but they are hating your vision or your dream, and you even don't know it.
Wow.
You think they like you, they don't.
Wow.
And the other ones are called vision killers. When they come to you, and they realize, and I'll just realize that when a person hates you, surely they can kill you. Anyone who hates you can kill you.
Yes. True.
Anyone who can steal from you hates you. If you love a person, you don't steal from them.
That's right.
Right?
Correct.
Why does the enemy come to steal, to kill, and to destroy? Because he hates us. So when you find people who are vision stealers, you also find people who are vision haters. They'll hate you for the vision. And also you find those who become vision killers. Their job is to kill any vision you have.
Wow.
In your organization, in your country, in our governments, in your business, in your church, you have people who come to you. They like you in the beginning, but with time, they are determined that they're not going to live quietly. If they cannot kill it, they'll do something against it.
Yeah.
So they've come in first, and there have been people come. So whenever you have a vision, always be ready for this group of people. They'll come into your life. They'll come in with the best of intention to help you. But the moment something goes wrong, the moment they realize that they can't get ahead, or whatever motive or ideas they have cannot control you, they will implement these things, and you have to avoid them at all costs.
Yes.
In fact, pray for them from a distance, but don't draw them close to you.
Yes.
So if they can hate your vision, you'll find out that they will either what? Kill your vision. And if they don't, others will come in that way. Remember, somebody can come to you, they could come in as one, but some can come to you with the qualities of what I'm mentioning. Some can possess 2 or 3 or 4 of them.
Wow.
And some can come with all of these qualities. So they come in, and I'll start again, as vision what? The first one is what? Vision blockers. Some also will come to you as vision distractors. Others will come to you as vision stoppers. Others will come to you as vision stealers. You got it?
Yes, sir.
5. Vision blockers. Number 2, vision distractors. Number 3, vision stoppers. Number 4, vision stealers. Number 5, vision haters. Number 6, vision killers. And now those who come with vengeance. Number 7, vision destroyers. Avoid these people. If you have vision or you have a dream and you see destroyers coming close to you, keep away from them.
Yes.
You see people who come only to kill what you have, keep away from them.
Yes, sir.
You see people who want to hate everything you do, keep away from them. You see people who come and hang around you, only want to find the vision you have to steal it, keep away from them.
Yes.
Or who want to look for the things to stop, keep away from them. Or those who come in and they try to distract you, keep away from them.
Wow.
Or those who come to you to block your vision, keep away from them. These are some things that I would say that in this time of pandemic, in this time of challenge, when you're trying to come up with new ideas to keep ahead financially, spiritually, mentally, emotionally, you want to bring your family together or bring your friends together or actually do something that is noble in the midst of all of these. If they come to you and they exhibit these signs, pray for them from a distance and keep moving.
That's good.
Because they will hurt you and stop the great things God want to do in your life.
Wow. Thank you for sharing that. You know, I think that we need to know the people to avoid. Those people who will stop us from realizing the dream or the vision we have. You know, let's talk a moment about those of us who have vision, and it's in seed form right now. And sometimes we can get, you know, distracted by the time factor. You know, the time that it takes for the vision or the dream to become a reality. So what would you say to us who may have dreams, may have visions, but yet it's taken longer than we anticipated, and perhaps we become distracted by the time that it's taken for us to realize that dream? How do we stay focused? What are some things you could tell us, the audience and myself, about staying focused on your vision?
Every vision and every dream operates within a given time and season. Every dream and vision has an appointed time and season to manifest.
Yes.
You have to know the process or understand that with time, there's always a process. And most people don't like the process because the process to them is too tedious. But if you have a vision or you have a true dream and you believe in it, allow time, appointed time, and process to bring it about. Patience is necessary. Patience is necessary. And steadfastness is necessary. When you are patient and you are steadfast and you are excited about it, you will realize that your excitement will keep the vision alive. Your patience will assure you that it will always come to pass no matter what. If it's in a seed form, water it. Put it in your garden or in the nursery. Water it. And as you water it, you will see it growing before you take it from that nursery and put it in the right place where it ought to be.
Yeah.
Vision matures and dream matures. There are certain times you have a vision or you have a dream of doing something, and with time you realize that the vision is growing. How? Ideas, concepts, new things will be coming to you, and you begin to add and add and add and add and add onto it. Because whenever you find a true artist, he or she may have an idea, but at times it comes in increments, and you have an artist block. There are certain times, or writer's block. If you're an author, there comes a time that the speed of writing, and there comes a time to when you have a block for a moment, you leave the thing for a moment, a new idea will come, the energy will come, and when it comes, you act upon it. That's how vision is.
That's great.
Vision takes time.
Yes.
It's of appointed time. But your patience, steadfastness, and I'll add endurance to it, will always bring it to pass. Don't rush vision. Anything that is done in rush or in haste doesn't come out right.
That's good.
If you are cooking and you don't allow the food to properly cook, when you eat it, you have a running tummy.
Yeah.
At times, what is meant to be delicious, if you rush it, you have to throw it away.
Wow.
So many times people will have to discard their own vision and dreams because they were in haste. They didn't wait for the dream or vision to mature.
That's good.
The fact that you have an idea or vision today doesn't mean you should go and implement tomorrow.
Yes.
There's a process. That is where mentors are very important.
That's good.
Wise men and women are very important. And experience is very important. Every child, every teenager thinks they know more than their parents. They are in haste to face the world. Give me the car key. Give me the car key.
Yeah.
I want to get my own money. I want to get my own job. It is true.
Yeah.
At times you have to give them the opportunity to go and face reality and realize, for them to realize that it is not as handy and candy as they thought.
Yes.
And that it takes time and it takes process.
That's good. So would you say that not only do we need to give time for the vision to mature, but do you believe that we need to give ourselves time to mature to a place where we can handle the vision? Because I've seen people who may have big vision, but they lack development within their character and within themselves to handle, because it's a, you've seen this, I'm pretty sure, men with great gifts, great abilities, but they lack the foundational things within themselves, and so they come to a place of greatness, but it's not sustained over long periods of time because they didn't allow themselves to mature and grow to handle that vision. Do you think that's true?
That is very true. I mean, success brings a lot out of people. There are some people, their character will never be known until they are successful, or what they deem to be successful. Some people, for them, success is money. Some people, some success is accolades, when everybody knows them, popularity. People see success or value success in a different way and different forms. But the truth is, some people are not mature enough to handle even success of the vision or dreams that they have. And when it happens, they will hurt themselves by it. How many athletes, how many entertainers, how many come to the spotlight and just a matter of time, they destroy themselves? You see a very healthy athlete with a good coach. At times they think their coach or mentor is restricting them from having their parties. The fact that you won trophy and you made million or you've attained a name doesn't mean you cannot lose it. You can lose it effortless by having the wrong people in your life and taking you through or paths that you may think is success, so you don't develop to handle the success. That is why there are some people who still need managers. Athletes who become successful still needs a manager. I mean, every key person with a vision still needs somebody who will manage them from themselves, because at times your worst enemy is yourself.
Wow.
So if you have a vision, you have a dream, and you have to wait for the right time. If it materializes, you have to maintain who you are. But if not, there are many things that to come out of your life that will demonstrate to people that you are just a walking time bomb. You see people become successful, they become arrogant, very conceited, self-serving, proudful. They believe they've arrived. And you watch their words, watch what they say, how they behave. Some become alcoholic.
Yes.
They want to increase the excitement. They get on drugs.
Wow.
Some join wrong companies, and some lose it all.
Yes.
Then what happened is that any person who has a vision and a person who has a dream, when you begin to see results, you have to always be careful, because with success, there is a hidden demon called depression. Successful people who don't know how to balance and manage the results that they've attained, whenever anything comes contrary to that, it dehumanizes them and they become depressed.
Wow.
So one have to learn. I mean, these are from experience. That's why experience counts.
Yes.
Make sure that you know how to manage success.
Yes.
You give a person who has not matured yet position, they will self-destruct. You give a person who's not able to manage fame, little fame or wealth, they'll self-destruct.
Yes.
So we have to make sure that at all costs, people are managed. And the way to feel, or the way to consider yourself human in the midst of your success, your vision, your dream, and achievement, is surround yourself with people who will see you as a human being with feet and clay, and not people who will worship you.
Wow. Wow. That's good. Very good. Thank you for that. Let's, we got a couple minutes here. So in closing, would you just take a couple minutes to talk to us about, we've already talked about the people we need to avoid, but what are some of the people we need to connect with in order to see our vision come to pass?
Now, I spoke about the people we have to avoid. Now let me tell you about the people that we need in our lives, and hopefully we'll be able to attract them by our humility, selflessness, and willingness to learn. The people we need in our lives, first and foremost, should be people that don't need us, and people that we don't have to impress.
That's good.
Whenever you find people who don't need you and they are willing to lend you their time, experience, and wisdom, you should call yourself privileged or blessed.
Yes.
So we should find people who don't need us, who can tell us what we need to hear, not what we want to hear,
Wow.
and can also hold us accountable and help us to stay true to the cause.
That's awesome.
Number 2, we need people who genuinely love us and who are interested in investing in us. And number 3, we need people who can be like who can mentor us,
Yes.
who can be who can also be our trainers and also our coach. Yeah, it's right. A trainer and a coach. You have a trainer, you have a coach, and also you have a mentor. One person, if they can operate in these roles, take them in a minute.
Wow.
And give them opportunity to train you when you are necessary. In other words, they will help you stay on the rail, train you, train on the rail.
Yes.
Make sure that you stay on track. And also as a coach,
Yes.
he may be on the sidelines to tell you what to do. And also a mentor who can actually question what you are doing and help you to be accountable to the very thing that you ask them to help you with.
Yes, sir.
You need such people in your life. You need people that you can also invest in the time that they give you. Then get it free. There are some people who want mentors who are busy to leave everything they're doing to give them attention. No. What are you also going to give in return
Yes.
for the time they give you? And always remember, any person who is a good mentor, you have to invest in them
Yes.
financially. If you are not willing to invest in them financially, then don't expect them to give you wisdom to increase your wealth.
Wow. Yes.
If you give, it shall be coming back to you in good measure, good forms, and running over.
Yes.
Don't get a mentor that will be cheap or free. Even though they may not ask you for anything, do special things for them.
Yes.
Because if you don't give them what costs you, don't expect them to give you what is costly for free.
Wow. That's good.
There's a price to pay
Yes.
for success.
Yes.
If you have a good dream and a good vision, you need people who can help you bring it about, but don't let it be for free.
Yes.
There are some people you have to wash their cars. There are some people you have to do their groceries for them. And there are some people you have to take their trash for them. There are some people you have to do more than just buying them lunch.
Yes.
It shows them that you believe in what you are doing and you do it to the best of your ability. Let me make this point. For every athlete who have a good coach, they pay them well. Why do you pay them well? You are paying them well to prove to them that their time and their effort, experience and knowledge, you are not taking it for granted
Yes.
and consider it cheap. Because if you are willing to pay them, then when they ask you to come for training, you do it joyfully. Because if you are not investing, you take what they provide you for granted.
Yes, sir.
So make sure that you find positive people, honest people, disciplined and principled people who will give you what you need and not what just you want.
Yes, sir.
These are some of the people you need in your life. If you have a dream and a vision, get mentors, coaches, trainers, get leaders who will give you the best advice, counsel, and also help you maintain some discipline. So value added to your life will be value you reap down the road.
Yes, sir. Well, thank you, His Majesty, for these nuggets of wisdom. Certainly appreciate you pouring into us weekly, and I can testify personally that you are certainly a mentor, coach, and a trainer.
Boom! You're my man. What a joy.
Hey Life International family. Thanks for watching another Do Life session powered by King Adamtey. We hope that you were blessed by today's discussion and have learned some key principles that you can apply to your everyday life. Join us next Wednesday at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for our next Do Life session. You can join us by visiting our YouTube channel, We're Life International RTP, and if you haven't done so, make sure you subscribe and turn on your post notifications so you don't miss a session. If you're in the Research Triangle Park or the surrounding area, we would love for you to join us on Sunday at 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time for our worship service. We're located at 5310 South Austin Avenue, Durham, North Carolina, 27713. If you're not able to join us in person, don't worry. You can join us via live stream by visiting lifeinternational.us/DOLifeTV. If you were blessed by today's message, we encourage you to give. Your giving is how we can continue to bring you messages like this on a weekly basis. You can give via text using your mobile device by texting your donation amount to 84321. You can also give online by visiting us at lifeinternational.us/give. Or you can give by scanning the QR code with your mobile device's camera. Thank you for supporting our ministry through giving. We look forward to doing life with you. Have a blessed week. We'll see you next time. Bye.